Hi, it's Jeff.
And Denise from Mousesteps.com.
And this is episode number 68.
68.
Of Mousesteps Weekly.
Sponsored by Theme Park Connection in Winter Garden, Florida.
Always new goodies to find there.
And Maple Leaf Tickets in Kissimmee, Florida.
Yes, our official ticket agency, the best deals on tickets in town. Give them a call.
And two great places. And we're going to talk about Disney's All-Star Resorts today. We're first going to talk about the cups, the RFID cups, rapid fill. We've already talked about the mugs, but we keep getting questions about the cups, so we figured we'd go test it.
Right, and the cups are only meant for a meal, like if you have lunch or dinner, and you just want to buy a one-time use cup.
And you have to eat in an hour.
Yes, well,
drink it in an hour.
You have a one-time use cup, but the deal is you get, here's like we're seeing on the screen, 3 refills, so it's a total of 4 16-ounce fills with one of these cups.
And that was confusing to me because some people would say it was 3 refills, but does that mean you had your first fill or not? And
4
I was
fills
told 4.
Total.
Yes, 4 fills. Don't worry about the refills.
Yeah, don't worry about the refills.
In an
4
hour.
fills total, yes.
They've added graphics and sound since last week, and I bet this is exactly the same as like Typhoon Lagoon because Mickey's in a raft.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we'll have to take a look at some
yes.
of our old cups. Maybe it's a summertime Mickey.
I don't think so. I think it's Mickey. I bet it's
I see a Pluto too.
Yes.
And it does still give you the odd amount of time where you have to refill your Sody Pop.
Every like 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes, something like that. So, you know, I don't know. It's not a bad deal. And maybe eventually it'll somehow connect with your Magic Bands. So you can buy it on the Magic Bands and then get a permanent cup and then go in the parks. You could do it. I mean, I'm making all this up, but well, I mean, it sounds like it's a thing that could possibly happen.
Originally, when they did the test a couple of years ago, they said that it would eventually go in the park. So we'll see. And what I think is most interesting, though, is that our video of this cup is more interesting to people, you know, as far as video views than the mug.
Yeah, well, people want a cup.
They want a cup.
It's very important to fill your cup.
Mugs, so
very
I don't know
confusing.
why that is.
But anyway, I kind of like the sound, although it shames you very loudly if you do not have any fills left. It'll be like, see a cashier. You have no fills left.
We heard that a lot.
Yeah. And we actually had fills left, but I mean, this was from others.
Right, you could hear it all over the...
So if you want to hear that exciting sound, go check out the show notes, and we link to the video description.
Definitely check out the video.
My imitation does not do a good job of the real deal.
So that is it, and it's going to be property-wide, though it isn't now.
Yes, I would expect it to go fully live very soon.
And at the Polynesian Resort, they had the machines and the signs up, but they weren't working a couple days ago. So
right. Most of them seem to have them ready to go. They just have to flip it on.
Right.
Anyway, another new addition to the All-Stars. This is the All-Star movies we're looking at.
And this is they call it the Hall of Fame. Manfred Nicholas and Susanna had sent us an email with a picture of this Muppets. And it was like, oh, well, that's new. And it was actually new the day they sent us the photo. Yeah,
brand new stuff. All 3 All-Star resorts have them. And if you look at the display carefully, you could see speakers. You could see screens that appear that they would be changeable, interactive perhaps. I think maybe it could be something to do with Magic Bands where it'll know who you are and say, welcome you as you walk by. Maybe you are one of the All-Stars. Who knows? What do you think? I mean,
I have no idea. I just know it's very interesting that the All-Star Movies Resort has, you know, you have Muppets and Star Wars where the other resorts are one of them has just Selena Gomez.
But it doesn't mean she will always be there. That's the beauty of this. If an artist goes out of favor or something, they can change it instantly, you know, and perhaps it interacts. You know, I know you said maybe she'll talk to us or somebody will, but I don't know about that.
And the All-Star Sports doesn't even have anything really too interesting yet. Like there's no...
But they could. If somebody wins the World Series, boom, there you go, right there.
And there is the Game Point Grab and Go. This is at Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. Right now, the food court is being refurbished till like December 21st, and we hadn't seen this yet.
Yeah, it's just the temporary grab and go. At least it's something. They have buses that'll take you to the other All-Stars if you want a hot meal.
And they're within walking distance, just for maybe a few minutes. It's very quick to walk over.
Right. I suppose it would be a inconvenience not to have the hot food there, but at least they're doing something for the guests.
And we're going to be talking about the Blogger Bowl.
Yes, the Blogger Bowl next week.
And this is through Attractions Magazine.
Yeah, our good friends over at Attractions.
And this is on, again, September 12th from 11 to 2. And for $25, you can come and eat and
watch us lose.
Yes.
None of us are master bowlers.
No.
That would be our friends, the Beardens, but they're not on our team. So,
and you can donate also if you can't make it to Give Kids a World in the name of our team, and we'll have the link.
Yes, we sure will. And here is a little promo video that they put together with more details. Check it out.
Join us at Downtown Disney Splitsville at 11 a.m. on Thursday, September 12th to have fun for Give Kids the World. For just $25, you'll be helping children with life-threatening illnesses vacation in Orlando. Plus, you'll get food, drinks, and fun. Enter the 50s theme costume contest, cheer on your favorite theme park fan websites in the Blogger Bowl, and bid in the silent auction. Visit tinyurl.com/Blogger Bowl to purchase your tickets and donate to your favorite team.
Next on the agenda is Capone's dinner show.
And we were invited to visit, and I have never been here before, and I was really looking forward to it, and it exceeded my expectations.
I agree. I'd never been there either. Didn't know what to expect, and it was tremendous. I mean, we've been to a lot of dinner shows in town, and certainly the food was really on top of the bill.
Well,
here.
this is something they just started a couple of weeks ago, where they have carved meats in addition to their lengthy buffet and salad.
What steak was that again?
That was London broil.
London broil,
and
yummy.
it was very good. I guess they smoke it beforehand, and I believe that's pork, and they had turkey.
Full turkeys.
It was really good.
Now we're getting into the show set in Chicago.
And there's actually two shows. One of them is the 15th anniversary, and that one is the 20th. But unfortunately, since we've been here a couple weeks ago, we found out the 20th will be ending in October.
Yeah, they just announced that.
And what we really love about the show is it really has an Adventurers Club feel to it at some points, and it's just so much fun. And this is like an improv. And I just want to mention they've been having a half price special, only $30 for the show and the food and unlimited drinks, including, I believe, Bud Light and wine and all kinds of other fun stuff.
But really, the show itself is worth it alone. I mean, it was hilarious. It was so much fun, and a lot of interaction from the staff. They give you a hard time, and you can give them a hard time right back.
Yeah, don't wear stripes, or else they might keep saying.
You just got out of the
clink.
Yes. And they show you where to go to the head also.
Oh, no, not to the head. It was to the can.
The can, that too. Yes. So a lot of fun, highly recommended by us. And here is an interview with the cast of the night we went.
Tell us about the 15th anniversary show that just came back.
They all look at me. There was a demand for this show to come back that we just did this evening. It was really popular, and the characters were loved, and so we remounted this show about 2 weeks ago, and so now we do this show that you saw this evening, and then we also do the brand new show, which actually began in October. So we have both.
Has it been hard for everybody doing two shows?
No, we're pretty much everyone you're seeing here works multiple shows at different theme parks around Orlando as well, so it's just part of the job, actually, to know multiple shows.
Mm-hmm. And we know how much talent is here, too.
I think we do. I've slipped it from one script to another, and I'll catch it and go, oh, wrong show, just real quick. But
did you do that tonight?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah. I just don't bat an eye. I just keep going. Just keep talking.
And we enjoyed the improv. I would not have known that was improv. I mean, a little bit, obviously. Not everybody works at Publix, but that was really a lot of fun.
Everyone should.
No, those are plants. Those are plants. We put those people in the audience.
I felt like I was on Pleasure Island a little bit, with that.
I wish we all were on Pleasure Island a little bit.
Yeah.
And tell us about your characters in the show.
Sure. I play Finger Salvatorio. He's a wannabe gangster. He certainly
looks like a wannabe gangster.
Oh yeah, he's pretty. But he absolutely thinks that he's more important than he is, and it shows.
And then in the new show.
There's a new show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. In the new show, Fingers and Bunny have a baby, and he still thinks that he's more important than he is. That's really all there is to Fingers. Fingers is just a goof, That's all. He's a 37-year-old who acts like he's 12.
I play Bubbles in
the show. The first half we are in one look and we're the backup dancers of Capone's, and then we switch and we're Bunny's sisters, Sunny and Honey. Most of the dancers can play both roles, which is nice, so we can help each other out, and it makes it interesting.
In the current show that you saw tonight, which is the second show of the 3 in the history of Capone's, I play Bugs Moran, which is actually the only actual historical figure that's in the Capone shows. Bugs Moran, of course, became the mob boss of north side of Chicago after O'Banion, who was the mob boss when Johnny Torrio ran the south side, he was killed by Torrio's men, and then Torrio was killed, which made Al Capone the captain, or the capo, the leader of the south side. Bugs Moran, or George Moran, became the leader of the north side of Chicago. That's in this show. And then in the new show, which is also currently running at Capone's, I play Captain Marvel. Or not Captain Marvel, Patrolman Marvel. He wants to be Captain Marvel. No, Patrolman Marvel. Yes, who used to be Detective Marvel in the original show, but was demoted down to Patrolman in the current show.
Well, you really did your research.
I did. I'm a big old nerd.
You know that? I've been here 16 years.
I play Miss Jewel LaRue. She is the hostess and takes care of Capone's Speakeasy for Al Capone. I've been here 19 years, and so I did the original show and then moved into the second show, which you saw tonight, and then I also do the third show. And she just I think of her as the straight man with all the crazy and silly going on around her that keeps trying to keep the show moving forward and keep it, I'm the hostess, let's keep going, and it's just chaos around her. So that's who Jewel is.
I am Babs tonight for the first half of the show, and I was Honey for the second half of the show. It's kind of the same as my sister over there. We are backup dancers. We kind of give a little something extra to the show, and then we become Bunny's sisters, and we're fun and silly and ditzy, and it's fun to play. It's a cute character, and I enjoy it a lot. So.
I play Bunny June Hinklemirth, Salvatorio, in the version of the show that you saw tonight. She's a newlywed, and she's a fun, loving, enjoyable character, I like to think. She's still trying to grab that spotlight and step into her own and get that fame. In the newer show that we also do, they've just had a baby, and she actually sort of steps into her more womanly strength in that show. She takes on the mom role a little bit more. You kind of see her grow up a little bit and become that woman. It's fun.
Well, we can't wait to see
I look forward to seeing that too. Well, thanks a lot, everybody, for.
Oh, great! Thank you.
Next on our list, last week we were invited to stay at the Hilton Bonnet Creek for a night.
And we're going to start talking about the lazy river first.
Well, yes, this is the view from the pool up to the hotel room.
And that's not our hotel room.
That's our hotel room.
That's our hotel room. But so many of the windows had different kinds of water noodles and water rafts on display.
But mainly these tubes, and so we were inspired to get the tire tubes ourselves.
Right.
Not that we need extra tire
And from
tubes.
our room, this is the view of the lazy river, which is magnificent, really.
Yeah, I mean, it really is wonderful. And not only can you see the lazy river, you could see some very familiar icons also out the window.
The Swan and Dolphin Resort.
Yes.
And I'm assuming from our room we could have seen illuminations, but we were at dinner, so we missed that.
Right. We actually were out and about that night, but also another little thing that you can see is the Hollywood Tower Hotel coming into view.
Right, and it looks like Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
And also the Art of Animation can be seen.
Right, you can see quite a bit from there, but we're going to probably get down to the pool now, right?
Yes, we're heading down to the pool, but, like I said, there's our floaties.
Everybody's excited about that.
I love those things so much.
So we took our tubes actually down to the pool, and to the right you could see where you make s'mores.
Yes, the fire pits, which we experienced at night.
And this is a 3-acre lazy river, but you're going to go down the slide first.
Yes, I tried to get you to experience this, but you're not a
Unless
real
it goes
slide
out in
person.
1 inch of water. If it's going out in 3 feet of water, for some reason I end up sliding below the water, and I don't really like that.
No, I don't blame you. But this was a great slide. I mean, it was a perfect length, not too short, not too long, and it got the job done right into the pool.
And they have, again, the lazy river is a little bit off. Like, you're not in the lazy river right now. They have it off to the side, and then there's also 2 jacuzzis.
So here we are. Now we are in the lazy river.
And I wish it was a few inches deeper, but once you're in the tube, it doesn't much matter, does it?
It doesn't matter. No, not at all. And it takes a while to get around. I mean, it's a really big lazy river.
It's really long, and
nice current. I love it. I think it's one of the best pools ever.
Well, I mean, compared to any of the Disney pools, this is actually probably my favorite.
I would definitely agree. Definitely agree. So, and we also checked out, of course, the entire resort while we were there.
And the one thing that not everybody knows is that it's connected. The Hilton is connected to the Waldorf by a convention center. And I know that guests of the Waldorf can use this pool, but I don't think it extends the other way because the Waldorf is a higher level resort.
I really enjoyed our stay. I hope we can get back another day. It was a lot of fun.
And the Hilton is actually number 12 in TripAdvisor for Orlando. I mean, it's so close, again, within Disney property. And it's a beautiful resort, and I definitely recommend it.
Yes, so do I. Very relaxing. I actually had a very relaxing time, and that's important for us. So moving on, it's Halloween time.
Oh, it's Halloween, yes.
It is Halloween time.
Did you know at Costco they're clearancing out all their Halloween stuff already? It's
I
Christmas there.
Well, don't say that. I was scolded for saying that word.
Maybe Disney should start Christmas a little earlier.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. But anyway, you can see the Magic Kingdom is in full Halloween regalia. Lots of stuff up.
Lots of stuff up. It wasn't. Not everything was up yet.
Well,
but most of what
was not up?
Over at the hub, they don't have.
Oh, the statues.
Right, the statues weren't up, and there were some other things also.
Well, it seems to me it looks like
close
Halloween.
enough.
Close, yeah. That's what Walt would have said. Close enough.
It's almost time for Mickey's Not-So-Scary Halloween party next week.
Right, only a week away. Can't wait to go to the Halloween party, as always. Here are the traditional scarecrows.
And this is where the toy soldiers will be for Christmas.
You're jumping ahead.
Of Christmas.
People are going to be turning off in droves.
Costco
They don't want to hear about Christmas. Driving them away.
I'm ready for my cookies. My Christmas cookies.
Well, I'm ready for our candy and our sorcerer's card, too.
I know they're supposed to have maybe a Haunted Mansion sorcerer's card.
That's what we hear. We don't know for sure. That's the rumor. That's what we're all about. Unsubstantiated rumor.
That's exactly. No, I don't like that. But that's what it sounds like that it will be.
So anyway, this stuff looks all very familiar, I'm sure, to everybody. If you've been to...
the pumpkins.
Yes, if you've been to the Magic Kingdom Halloween time, it looks very much like past years to me.
And what they have here is like the mayor of Main Street and Emporium workers and here the baker.
Yes, the baker spilling his flour.
Yes, it's themed towards Main Street.
Wait a minute. That baker did not have Starbucks.
No.
He should have had a Starbucks outfit on.
He should have a latte.
Yeah, that's correct. This is not of the times.
And there is, we had just seen the confectionery.
And that looks like a cast member from,
From the Emporium?
Emporium, correct.
So, and
we're the sports shop.
Right. And we also saw the Main Street Band. So it's very themed. Not everybody will realize that.
Yes. Well, I'm glad to see you are realizing all these little
details. I want to make
details.
sure everybody knows.
That's very good.
And what I really like about Main Street is that pumpkins that are overhead, and I don't think you really focused in on any, but there's pumpkins over every shop.
Yeah, there they are. We didn't get close-ups, but they're themed for that shop.
Right. I mean, this is the 7th year I've done it, so, and that you've done it, and it's just...
This would be my 10th year.
And, after a while, it's like, okay, well, I've already taken pictures every year of that pumpkins, but...
Well, the main reason we were there is it was the first night of the Villains Halloween segment in the Celebrate the Magic show. Correct. And here it is.
And for those who haven't seen Celebrate the Magic, it was it used to be Magic Memories in You, and then this was the newest incarnation.
Right, a castle projection show. And there's Chernabog. Many characters come, but very fast. It's a very short segment. I would have liked to see a little more with the villains, but what we did see is very cool, of course.
I know that on our YouTube channel there have been people who have said, they would have liked the whole show, or certainly a couple segments worth, and I would feel the same way.
It's Maleficent in dragon form. Did you catch that?
Yes. And I mean, really, you only have a few different characters.
Steampunk Castle.
I'm
impressed that I know what steampunk is.
I don't even know what steampunk is. I
yes,
know
you
what
do. You sort of know what it is.
I know what it looks like, but I don't know the purpose of it.
But I am just impressed.
What's the purpose
we have
of
any
steampunk?
idea what it is. We can identify it. That's good. I'm impressed by that. There you go. It's over.
Is it villainous,
it's over now.
though? Is steampunk villainous?
Clearly.
I don't know.
Very villainous. It's in the villain segment. It must be
but
villainous.
Did we see Ursula there?
No, Ursula is coming now. Do you not see? There she is.
Now we see her.
Yes, the Sea Witch.
I think that's probably my favorite segment of this short. About 2 minutes.
Well, it's not hard to pick a favorite segment. I like that
it's
one little bit,
fast.
that second little bit. But and here it is. I like the colors. Very Haunted Mansion looking. And again, I just wish there was more.
It would have been cool to see the Haunted Mansion on there.
Yes.
That would have been awesome.
So next week we'll have the Halloween party. We'll have the Friday the 13th and more, thanks to Theme Park Connection.
And hi to Mackenzie, who stopped us at the Magic Kingdom.
And of course, Maple Leaf Tickets.
Thanks very much. Have a great week.
Have a great week. See you next week.